Yeah, I should really bring out my seed backpack. That be in the yellow backpack. I have so many seeds that need to go in the backpack now. And flowers. I've actually got, like, surprisingly a lot of flowers recently. There we go. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. Now, I did promise I would check out this hole over here. So that's what I'm gonna do. What's this like? To be honest, it's interesting, not really unique. Nothing really unique about that one. I thought there would be something interesting about it. Dang, this is looking nice. This is looking nice. Alright. I should get started on breaking these big pillars in the inside. And then after I've done that, we can then move on to... There we go. We can then move on to finally taking a screen. Why does that look like it's evolving? Like, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. It looked like it was just, you know, evolving. Tree ant has evolved into tree ant. No, I think it was just a loading glitch. I don't know what's wrong with this bit of water. It just never filled in properly. Any blocks that I miss, I'll just head down in a second to go grab them. I really do like this. This is really nice. Sorry, I started going quiet there. I was just thinking to myself, like, like this just looks nice. And I think after this, I think I'll, do I have time for it today? Oh yeah, I do have plenty of time. I think with the 30 minutes I have left of this, stream, I'll get started on working on the other thing that I wanted to get worked on. That is, I wanted to create the outcast of this thing. That is a creeper that I saw there. Whip! I didn't get to pick up the thing because I didn't have enough inventory space. Put the sugarcane in there a second. Oh no, there it is. I was looking for it there. 4 from that? Yeah, we got a lot from that. Need to reorganize my backpack soon. Don't really like how, you know, my backpack is, you know, organized. I like to have it like in set stuff. I know, it kind of weird that, but you know, that's just how I like it. I'm like aqua person over here. And I'm just reminded of Aquaman from SpongeBob. You Krabby Patty! Into the invisible wagon. Can't even remember what it was. It's been that long, gang. It's been that long. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, I think we should have enough time to get started on that outcast that I was talking about. 4 blocks. That seem reasonable to use, gang? I'm kind of following the outline that we have already. I said leave me alone. I heard your little tiny footsteps, I tell you. I heard your tiny little footsteps. Ah. Oh, I needed to take a breather there. Alright, so 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, this doesn't seem right. This does not seem right. Oop, that's a bit deeper than I thought it would be. Alright. My problem is that I need to double this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I go with the numbers. So that 3 would be a 6. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. And that 4 would be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that a bit too much? I think I'm adding a bit too much. I'm overthinking it, that's what I am. I'm overthinking it. What if I added 2 blocks extra to it? Actually, I broke that a bit too short. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And I was on that, wasn't I? Is this a bit too thick? I think it's a bit too thick. The problem is when you're doing stuff like this is that you have to try and figure out the number, and then the numbering is always like a pain in the butt. You know what? Further out, that's what I need. Further out. How about that? Yeah, that seems to be working out a little bit more effective. Alright, so 2. And then 2 again. 1, 1, 1, 1. Well, actually, that's a 2 right there. One. That's right. I think I made a mistake there. 1, 1, 1. It starts off strong, but it just does not seem like it would, yeah, it would intersect right into it. We have the right idea, but just trying to execute it is not going to work very well. So what if I was to just add on to it? Like 2 blocks extra each time. Kind of create that wall look. There we go. And there as well. Guess I'd just add extra when it comes to this bit right here. No, that's actually 2 over there. Oop. Misplaced that block there. Alright. So that all becomes 2. And there. We just add that there. Swim down, swim. Yeah, it's actually looking quite nice, to be honest. I can kind of start to see what we're going with here. So it does look, you know, a little bit jank in certain sections, but you know, who really cares, you know? We're just adding 2 onto this original structure. There we go. And then just add 2 there. Is that... that's 2, that's 2. Might be a little bit of a mess up there, but I'm not sure. Oop. Oh no, we lost one. Oh, hello there, Rosie. Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. Thank you for the headpad. Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. I'm currently working on Leviathan's Harbour here, and I'm currently just trying to make sure I don't drop my blocks every like 5 seconds. We're just adding 2 blocks onto the outside to kind of make it more thicker for when I do this kind of curved shape, because this is going to go upward.